Back once again, Trey, with another Fish Out of Water request reaction. I appreciate y'all being here with me, but you know what we here for, the music. Let's get to it.
At 14 years old, Mr. Eloy Casagrande.
Eloy Casagrande.
I can't do that anymore. It's impossible for me. Actually, I did a mistake. Sounds bad to me. What I'm gonna try is to play that solo again. I'm gonna do my best. Hello, I'm Eloy Casagrande. My career started when I played at the Modern Drummer Festival back in 2005. I was only 14 years old.
Young prodigy out there.
The main source of information that we drummers had was the Modern Drummer Festival, where every year we had like the DVD, the videotape from the festival, so we could watch all the drummers around the world playing the drums. So that was like very important to us. My parents, they decided like, okay, let's try to put Eloy to play on the Modern Drummer Festival. So I had to go through this contest. It was called the Undiscovered Drummer Contest. They had like two different divisions, one under 18 and another one over 18 years old. I record the video on a videotape, we put the subscription page and the $40 like cash into the mail
cash money in
and
the mail?
sent over to Modern Drummer. After a couple of months, I got an email from Modern Drummer and the guys, they said that I was the winner. I didn't like believe in that email. I thought it was like a fake email or something, or someone was trying to
play with you,
doing like a joke with me.
Trying to play with
and
you.
I just deleted the email. So 1 week later, Vera Figueiredo, she's an incredible Brazilian drummer, she called me and she said like, hey, the guys from Modern Drummer, they are trying to talk to you because you are the winner of the contest. So then we believed in that, and that was amazing, you know. So I could come to US for the first time, and that for sure changed my life forever. That was the start of my drumming career. So for now, I'm gonna watch again the solo that I did at the Modern Drummer Festival in 2005. It's the first time that I watch it again in a long time. And I'm gonna break down for you some parts of it. Let's start.
On stage at the Modern Drummer Festival. It's my pleasure to bring him out. At 14 years old, Mr. Eloy Casagrande.
I remember at this moment I was so nervous that I couldn't feel my
Casagrande.
feet on the floor. I also have to say that I had like a very good help of my friend, an incredible drummer, Achilles Priester. Back there, he was my teacher. So he came with me to the festival. He was by my side when I was playing the drums. Also my parents, they came with me, so they were all by my side watching me play. So I had like a very good support of them. At this first section, I was just displaying some technique and control with my singles. It was just like the beginning of the solo, you know? When I did this solo, I did it with Achilles Priester. He helped me to build the whole structure of the solo. So we were trying to start it with like a good impression, something that was impressive. I was just like displaying a lot of like singles around the kit, and that was it pretty much. Here, I was trying to play a Brazilian groove that we call timbalada, or olodum, or Afro samba, and I was trying to incorporate the double bass to it. It sounds more like that. From the timbalada groove, I went to more to a Latin groove. It sounds like more like a salsa I don't know like the specific name of this groove. And also I played the left clave foot. I was playing the 2-3 son clave. I remember that I studied a lot back there. I was highly influenced by Horacio El Negro, and nowadays I cannot play like that anymore. Something that I left in the past. That was a good moment, you know? It was a very good moment. Now I was like trying to play both of the claves at the same time. So I was changing between the claves patterns. I was playing the 2-3 and the 3-2 clave. So the groove is basically okay. From the clave, the Cuban rhythm, Latin groove, I went to another Brazilian rhythm. It's called the maracatu. It's a groove from the state of Pernambuco, from the northeast part of Brazil. And actually I did a mistake when I went to play the blocks. I was supposed to start on the low tuning block to the high note block, but I just lost the pattern. So there is a mistake. Now you guys know that I did something wrong in that solo, because I was supposed to play and I play it. Sounds bad to me.
You wouldn't know.
So the maracatu groove.
I wouldn't have known. Put it like that.
Very nice rhythm to play.
Sounded just fine to me until you pointed it out. Still sound good too. Even though you pointed it out, still sound good.
Then, after the maracatu, I started playing a samba groove. It's a fast tempo samba. And then, after I play like the more traditional samba groove, I started also using my left leg between the block and the hi-hat. So what I did here is a different type of samba. It's what we call like the school of samba, escola de samba. Normally this rhythm is played during the carnival time. Like what I did at the beginning of that was to play like what we call the call-in. Like before we start playing the samba, we have to call attention to all the percussion instruments. So they say like something like, hey, we're gonna start playing the school of samba, the rhythm, so watch out. Something like the... That's what I try to play here. So what I just played was like a variation of different paradiddles. I was at that moment where I was studying a lot of technique on the drums, so I wanted to be fast. I wanted to be like powerful when playing the drums. I was thinking about that when I was playing this solo. I wanted to show my skills, my abilities on the kit. So here I was trying to play, like to do that thing of question and answer, where I was making like the questions with the snare drum and answering with the bass drum. I can't do that anymore. It's impossible for me, but, but that was quite interesting. Oh, and this is something that I don't like. Like, that's the only thing that I regret about my solo back there, because I was just trying to like display a lot of speed, power, and notes. I believe that when we play a drum solo, it's better if you keep like the tempo going on, so the audience, they can understand and feel what you're playing. They can dance to your solo.
You was 14, yo. You was 14 doing this. You was doing stuff that you can't even do no more.
Blah, 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 blah.
But musicians are critical of themselves like that. They are. They're critical of themselves.
Nice. I remember that I really wanted to play metal when I had 14 years old. So I had to finish my drum solo with a metal groove. And there is something that I really like to say is that I don't regret from anything that I played here, that solo, because I really respect the moment that I was living. I was just only 14 years old,
right.
So I had a different mind. Like I respect my past. I'm okay with my past. But for sure, this solo changed my life. It was the beginning of my career on drums. And after that, 1 year later, I came to US to do a clinic tour. I was only 15 years old, and I started playing in Brazil, like doing a lot of drum clinics. And just like 2 or 3 years later that I got into a band, that I started playing with a band. But now what I'm gonna try is to play that solo again. Of course, I'm gonna change some small things, but I'm gonna keep mostly of the parts that I played back in 2005. So I made some adaptations to the kit that I use nowadays, and I hope you like it. I'm gonna do my best.
Still got it. You still got it. You still got it. Just a lot more precise, you know? A lot more precise.
So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it, the drum solo that I just did. And also, I would like to encourage you of playing drum solos. You know, when I'm thinking about the construction of my solos, is to tell a story. You know, you have like to have the beginning, the middle, and end part of your solo. So be musical and have fun. That's the most important thing. So see you on the next video.
Very informative, especially when he was breaking down the solo and the sections that he was playing and where his mind state was, and just seeing the improvements from the 14-year-old him to him now is just more precision and intention on the movements. As he said, when he was 14, it was just all about speed and power. It wasn't really technically sound or nothing like that. He messed up on a few parts. This time, it was just straight flawless victory with the speed and the power, but a lot more intention and precision on his drum licks. All fire, though. I mean, he a killer. After you requested them other videos, I knew he was going to come here and go crazy, but I like the little middle section where he broke down the solo. Real informative about the styles and the names of the styles.